Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And let's talk about different hero loadouts. And I know some of you guys may not really be interested in this, but a lot of you guys know that this is the kind of stuff that I love about Save the World. I love the fact that you can take a weapon, you can change it so many different ways. Yes, I did change I did change mine up a bit. You can change it so many different ways. You can adjust it. You can do different things with the perks, and then you can go over and you can completely change it up and just radically just alter it when you put it in a different hero loadout. So I love this about this game. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to continue talking about the Astro Bat 9000 because actually I found two different ways that I really would like to use this weapon, I guess. And well, I think the big thing about this weapon, and I want to talk about it, what really makes this weapon really awesome is two things. The first thing that makes it really awesome is that in a way it's passive ability, which is the critical hits cost 7 exploding projectiles to scatter to the surrounding areas, can only occur every 3 seconds. And this actually is kind of interesting because right now I have it on a double attack speed. Yes, I know we're gonna see that when we go into the match, how that affects it. At a 20% critical hit chance, I've noticed that I actually do hit about 1 in 5 crits. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It is good to have an extra crit on here, on a crit rate on here. So if I were to change one of these attack speeds to a crit rating, I actually think that it wouldn't do so bad. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm actually thinking instead of keeping the crit damage to turn into a crit rating. Now the crit damage is not bad. The crit damage is not bad at 140%, but the amount of damage that we're going to be pulling out of this weapon actually makes me want to go in a crit rating direction. And I'm going to show you guys in a second why I like that. Man, I have used so much reperk on this weapon. It's hilarious. So right now I'm looking at a 41.5 crit hit chance. Which of course I can take this up to 48 if I were to take this to a legendary, and I've got double attack speed and a heavy attack energy efficiency of this. Now that's something else to take very much into play, and understand that, like I said, there are two different ways that you can go with this weapon that I recommend, and this is why I would have to ever so slightly change this setup a little bit. Actually, this actually is really good for the actual setup of the weapon, and I think this is how I'm going to keep it. If there was here another heavy attack efficiency that I could put on any of these, then maybe I would, and it would improve that a little bit. But you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this to legendary too. I mean, I'm eventually going to take the whole thing to legendary, but for now we're going to keep it there. Because there's two different routes that I believe you can go with this weapon. You could go with a heavy attack efficiency weapon kind of thing, because you could use the energy slam, the home run that we call it. The heavy attack that launches an explosive. It's amazing, it's wonderful, and you can build a hero loadout that is going to be designed in that case. And if you're going to go in that direction, then this is what I recommend. I'm going to show you guys the current loadout that you guys saw at the beginning, and this is the loadout that I'm going to be using at first. I'm going to be using this setup. So this setup is based on Saurian Claws with Paleo Luna. You guys know that she's amazing. The beautiful, amazing thing about Paleo Luna is that she gives her Saurian Claws effect happens to all melee weapons, okay? All melee weapons. So it's not just swords. That's what makes this setup, and that's what makes Paleo Luna so incredibly awesome when you come across any weapon. So also I have recently upgraded my Baron, you know, and a bunch of other melee weapons that I have. If you use a setup and if you focus more on speed than anything else for this setup, then you are going to have yourself an amazing setup, because Saurian Claws Plus, which is her commander perk, adds 16.5% of current health to melee weapon damage. And what does that mean? That means that if you pair this with the team perk Blast from the Past, her health is going to go over 600,000. At over 600,000 health, you are going to get 16.5% of that currently added to your base melee weapon damage, and that's it. After that, you're pretty much going to be able to defeat anything. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to have to record it one of these Saturdays. Whenever I do SSD Saturdays, everyone who comes to SSD Saturdays knows that Paleo Luna is my go-to. I never go with anyone else, and all I do, this is my setup for Paleo Luna. This is the setup that I use with my Masamune, and if I go up against a water enemy, I change it to a different sword. But with my Masamune, this is it. This is my setup, and all I do, guys, is I go through about almost one, like maybe 3/4 of a Masamune per SSD, and that's it. I don't spend anything else. I just go around, running around, swinging my sword, and I never die. It's an amazing, incredible setup. Now, in this setup, what I'm going to go for is, because we're going for the bat, we can't really focus on the swords. So I am keeping Saurian Height and Saurian Focus as my base sets. Now, these right here is for the special as well, for the heavy attack, the home run attack. And this is where it's going to change. The next two right here, potentially, unfortunately, I have to keep Survivalist here. It's the only thing that's going to keep me alive. I could put a healing factor, or I could put a life leech on the actual weapon, on the actual bat, but I prefer to keep Survivalist just because it's going to be what's going to keep me, it's what's going to be keeping me alive, okay? So this right here, Swap the Deck and Plasma Arc are the two that could be changed. Now, before I go into talking about those, I'm going to talk really quick about what happened with Eddie. Now, a lot of you guys saw my video where I talked about how Eddie, I was using him with the bat, and Eddie was wonderful. Eddie was incredible. The main problem about Eddie, and let's go take a look at Eddie real quick. So the main problem with Eddie is that Eddie depends on having the shields. That you have to have your shields up to be able to get that extra bonus of the shield, and normally that's an extra 300,000 right per crit. If I was using the previous setup where I was doing double crit rate and the crit damage, it's great. I'm not denying it. It's a really, really great setup, and it's possible to do it. It's possible to use it very, very well. The problem with that is, if we're using Eddie, you got to keep your shield up. So how do you keep your shield up? Well, there's a couple of different ways. The best way to keep your shield up is going to be using the new ninja. The ninja that here, this one, what's his name? Intergalactic Ken. So Intergalactic Ken, eliminations with energy damage restore 8.5 of missing shields. That's a huge amount of shields, guys. 8.5 of missing shields per hit is amazing. So, and this is where I forgot to do yesterday. I forgot to put him into there to be able to keep my shields up. You guys saw when my shields were high up, I was hitting on those crits 120 plus thousand per hit, and since I was using the initial attack as well, I had an extra 30,000 bonus on that first hit. It was wonderful. You wanted to focus on hitting the crits, and you want to focus on keeping your shields up. So this was my mistake. My mistake was, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll make it pop up there. You guys can go check it out. And just, you know, go check it out. It'll be at the end of the video as well. And the only thing that I would recommend to you is take someone out of that and put in Intergalactic Ken. And that's going to be to keep your shields up. That's going to be the important thing. Just use them to keep the shields up. That will make a huge difference, trust me. But in this case, what I can do with this setup, with this Paleo Luna setup, is I can go one of two directions. I can go pure damage, which is what we're going to do right now, or I can go for the damage slash the special ability. So for the special ability, which is the home run, you need energy, right? So how are you going to keep your energy up? Well, you've got Saurian Focus, which, you know, while shield is depleted, regenerates 4 energy per second. We've got Blast from the Past, so he's going to be constantly regenerating shields for energy for us. But the other way we can regenerate energy here is we can actually use the Wombo combo. We can use the 1-2 punch of the two, I guess, anti-Valentines. We can use Fuel for the Fallen from Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy, which eliminations restore 6 energy over 3 seconds. Duration refreshes with additional illuminations, and you can pair him instead of the Plasma Arc, which honestly, I love Plasma Arc, okay? I love it. I really, really like it because it really helps clear out enemies all around. It's really fun. Actually using Plasma Arc with the Zap Zap, or the, what's it called? Not the Zapatron. What's that thing called? You guys know what I mean. The space pistol. using Plasmatron, the Plasmatron 9000, using it with that, it's so much fun because that plasma arc it's amazing. It has a chance. It triggers all the time. Okay. Yes, it only has a 20% chance to zap, but it triggers all the time. It is so much fun. I love it so much. I think it's kind of funny actually that it's got the bear on it, you know, the teddy on it. So it's kind of interesting. It has the burr on there, but I gotta tell you, it's hilarious fun. This right here is an amazing thing, and honestly, I wouldn't mind putting him as a main commander using. I don't know, man. If I could pass this off to using, you know what, if I was going to build a main commander, like an attacking or a damage commander, or sorry, a damage outlander or a fighting outlander, or you know, that kind of outlander setup, I would probably go with him, because this right here, it's amazing when you're using energy weapons. So first one I would use, like I said, is I would go for Fuel for the Fallen, and then I would use his counterpart, which is the Sarah. Where there she is, Anti-Cuddle Sarah. I would use her as the passive because the other one, melee weapon eliminations, grants 7.5% energy. Okay, so using both of them paired up with Story and Focus, I gotta tell you, it's amazing. It's ridiculously incredible. Now right here, this is just me just having fun. This right here, Swab the Deck and Plasma Arc, is just honestly just more for me for fun. It's not really for how can I put this? It's not really the best setup that I would say. You guys know that I really do enjoy having fun in this game. That's like my main focus all the time, to have fun. All right, I'm looking for a. I could do that one. I'm looking for a good one that, man, I need epic perk up. Oh, actually, there was a, yeah, this one right here. No, this one. I forget. There was a really good, I saw a really good, is it down here? There it is. Yeah, this one. This retrieve the data. I really wish I would have had time today to farm that, because I definitely need a lot of reperk and perk up, legendary and epic perk up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. I'm gonna go do this one really quick. So this is a level 124 build the radar grid. We're gonna go in with this Luna setup. I'm just gonna show you guys the initial, like, how this does damage. We're gonna compare it to the damage that we did. I'm on private. Okay. We're going to compare this to the damage that we got from yesterday's setup, which, again, was really fun. And if you guys want to see the other setup, let me know, or you guys can try it for yourself. Using those two, using Anti-Cuddle Sarah and using, I guess, Anti-Love Jonesy or whatever, Fuel for the Fallen, the other one, paired with this setup, it's going to give you it's going to give you the damage, because you're going to have Blast from the Past and Paleo Luna. The way that I set up the bat now, it's much faster. Actually, we can compare it. I can show you guys both bats side by side to see which one, you know, so you guys can see how the difference in damage, or speed, I guess. And actually in damage too, because I think I did make a level 130. I did make a level 130. So you guys are going to be able to see both the difference in that. And yeah, I kind of feel like this is really, really good. Do I prefer this apart from a sword? Well, no. The only thing that I would recommend... Oh, I need to get through some stuff here. So the only thing that I would recommend here... let's see, do I have anything else I can drop? Yes, I have that one. I have these ones. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and build another one. Make another one here. So here's our original one. All right, let's go over here. Here's our original one. Our original one, we have a level 131 already with attack speed, critical damage, heavy attack efficiency, and crit damage. And the new one is double attack speed, heavy attack efficiency, and critical rating. And actually, the only thing that's different is that this one has, they're very, very similar. So here's our first one. That's our first one. That's the speed of the first one. And here's going to be the second one. That's the speed of the second one. Big difference in speed and well, of course, some of these are legendary as well. Let's go pick a fight with someone, and let me show you guys what I mean. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect fight to pick. All right, let's go pick this fight, and let me show you guys what I mean here. So 50, 70, 90. That thing didn't even it didn't even have a chance to, it didn't even have a chance. It didn't even have a chance to even say anything. It didn't say hi or bye. it died so fast. And this is honestly the setup that I am enjoying the most right now.
There it is.
I do like the fact that they changed the other one to the crit rating. Yes, I had the crit damage, and trust me, the crits are pretty good, but I'm hitting natural, 80 to 100,000 on this thing. Let's go ahead and start building this, because you guys know how it is. You start building stuff, and then they come. Oh, there we go. All right, this is brick. I messed up. All right, let me go ahead and start building this. We'll see if someone else comes over. And while I'm doing this, again, the main thing that I would recommend when you're focusing with this setup is, yes, I could show you guys the other one. If you guys want to see the other one, let me know. The main difference is going to be this right here, the setup. If you guys see here, I'm actually restoring very fast. Like if you see that, it's actually restoring super fast already. Here we go. See? Boom. I love it. It hits them so well. But honestly, even though I'm doing the bonuses here, or the, what's it called? The heavy attacks, the home runs. So even though I'm doing the home runs here and they're doing pretty good, it's still, for me, it's way better if I just go ahead and swing. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Ready? Check this out. Okay. Still a little stun there. I'm going to jump over you. All right. Ready? Let's see what happens here. So boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness. 70,000 every single time. Every single time. And 200,000? Was that a 200,000? Goodness gracious. Oh. It's a battle of seeing who can stun who faster. So yeah, so honestly, it's an amazing setup. I'm loving it. I do really recommend, if you want to, focus on the bat a little more, to go with this setup. It's going to give you a little bit more if you really, really, really want to do the heavy attack, because yes, it is a very fun heavy attack. And if you get surrounded, even with this setup, you can go ahead and use it. Using this attack with the heavy attack when you're surrounded in this setup will help you out, because you will be able to just, you'll be able to get out of it. The heavy attack will take out pretty much anyone of the little ones. Oh, here we go. We got some more here. Okay, let's see. Who do we got here? Where are you? Hi. There you are. See, that was pretty good. That was actually really good. Oh, come back here. There you are. Hey. Goodbye. So that was a triple hit right there. I saw a 70, a 20, and a 30 in there. So yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, it's super fun. It's a really fun setup. I think Paleo Luna, all around, for everyone who has watched, my streams and everything, Paleo Luna is just incredible. And like I said before, the big question that I keep asking myself, and I know a lot of people are going to be asking, is it worth using Paleo Luna instead, or using the bat instead of a sword? And yeah, I gotta tell you guys, it definitely is. I really do enjoy. I enjoy that special attack. The special attack is definitely, it's definitely super fun. I would highly recommend that you set up this setup if you want. And it's a cool energy weapon. It's a cool, fun energy weapon with a really fun heavy attack. And that's the whole point, guys. Have fun. That's really the whole point of this. You guys know that is what I'm always telling you guys. Have fun with this game.
Sorry.
That's what you got to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to finish this mission. Let's go see if we can't find someone to finally just go smack around someone really quick. Let's go. There we go. Here's a fight. And honestly, it's a lot of fun doing this. Like, look at that. Look at that. I do love this. Just bonk. I love when it knocks them out back too, because it can really knock some of them back. Look at that. It's a fun explosion. Look at that. It's a fun explosion. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. Yes, I will tell you this. It does. Sorry, last thing I'm gonna say. It does make a little bit of a difference not having a healing on the actual weapon. If you guys notice, I am pretty hurt already, and I will be hurt for a little bit. It's just how the weapon is. You're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hit, and as you get hit, hello. As you get hit, you are going to suffer a little bit. So I would recommend that if you're going to be doing the setup, Don't be shy about using your heals when you need them. Can I stun this guy? Oh no, I can't. Ouch. Yeah, cause see, look at that. Health is halfway down, so let me heal up. Man. Oh wow, that's a good stun back. Jump back. Ooh, come on, man. Yeah, cause right now I'm at half health right now. Boom. All right, I'm at half health right now. Check that out. So I need a lot more healing here. Can I just get healing by just taking you guys out? Oops. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, I can. I can get a lot of healing just by taking them out. Except I keep getting hit too. That's a problem. That's a problem. I keep getting hit. So I can't really take advantage of the healing. I can't take advantage of the healing if I keep getting hit. There we go. I'm just taking advantage of the extended healing. There we go. Okay. So as long as you keep an eye on that, you'll be fine. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I'm DUJ2. Enjoy it, guys. It's a fun weapon. It's really cool, and it has such a fun ability. Look at that. Just hit those home runs, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys next time. Ooh, that's a long one. How far can we go with this? Oh! Oh, okay. I thought I could do that. There we go. Woo! That's a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time. See ya.